Hello, welcome to my vlog once more. Similar to my last disclaimer, I kind of wanted to talk more about some of the things that you're going to hear in this specific reflection. On this particular day, I was feeling a lot of microaggressions, and I was really heartbroken to travel across the world and experience a lot of the ignorance and really just violence that is perpetuated in my home that I was hoping to get away from. I use very strong language, which I would no longer use today. And I just kind of wanted to create space for my past self to exist. And I've decided to share these vlogs. It's very vulnerable for me, and like I said in my last intro, I definitely do not stand by everything that I used to say and believe. So I really just want, before people come for my neck and take my words out of context, I was coming from a place of anger. And this was really my diary, my reflection. This was me releasing all this for myself, really for no one else. And with that being said, it's really unfortunate, but I do believe that as Black people, we have to go explore the world, because even though I did have this moment of microaggressions and experience, I would say most of my trip was not like that, right? And I would say just race is something that just used to make me feel insecure, and so it would be on my mind a lot. And you're definitely going to hear that in this particular reflection. So this is essentially a trigger warning for both white and Black people that you're going to witness alongside me is violence, and white people, I use some strong language. So I forgive myself. That's really all I care about, and I hope y'all enjoy. Hi there. Good evening. Welcome to my midnight vlog. I mean, it's like 8 o'clock. It's not midnight, but these are like my nightly, around the time I go to bed, vlogs. So first off, before we begin about my day, look at this magnificent brownie I purchased for 20,000 rupiah, which is roughly, how come I can't divide 6 by 1/5? Why is it the hardest thing ever? Okay. Oh, hey Key. Damn, I thought I unlocked the level of math. Okay, if we multiply by 5, that's 30,000, right? Okay. Well, anyway, that was like a whole minute of me trying to do mental math, and it never worked. But anyway, this shit was literally less than like $1, right? Now let me think about that. Is that true? It is $6. This was around $1, right? It's amazing. I'm happy about it. It's really fucking good, okay? Watch me take a bite. I don't even like brownies like that. But the cocoa that they have out here, they have hella plantations. It's just so fucking different. That shit good as fuck. I'm blessed up for this, so yeah. This morning I woke up, I was in the hospital. I'm obviously not in the hospital, that's why I'm naked. And It was like 6:30. I was like, damn, I gotta get up because I want to do all this shit. I don't want to be the last one to wake up. I low-key was like the last one to wake up, which I thought was like crazy. Or I'm just that slow, but no, I was pretty like last. And yeah, got into the hostel. Bro, why am I blanking like this so hard? I think I'm distracted by this brownie. It's been 3 minutes and I haven't said anything. So, woke up, I didn't take a shower. I like brushed my teeth, got dressed, and then I got a smoothie bowl. Y'all, I actually have been eating really good out here, no cap. Bless up, gracias a la diosa para todas las comidas que he comido. Ashe. Y que voy a comer. Ashe. Okay. And I had a smoothie bowl. Honestly, that one wasn't great, but it was pretty good. Like, I definitely enjoyed it. It was just the consistency. It really threw me off. I had my smoothie bowl, and then I had my first practice. So we're doing... I need to learn all these words, which is so, like, kind of overwhelming. Ashtanga. We did a 2-hour Ashtanga practice, and wow, was I in for a ride, you know? But it was cool. You know, I was really nervous, but everybody, I just always be comparing myself to people, and that's like my toxic trait. Because they're not where I'm at, they're not me, and I can only focus on me, and I can only get better, you know? So I honestly had a great practice. It was so much fun, and I thought I was gonna feel like exhausted or like I couldn't do it, but I felt fine. I actually felt really good after finishing practice. I felt very like, I felt so centered. Like, it was so weird. Like, I don't think I've ever felt like that before. I felt like I was a clock. You know how, like, on a grandfather clock, like, the pendulum swings? I just felt like I was in that moment where the pendulum was, like, dead in the center. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's just literally how I felt inside. And it felt great. And I'm a little afraid because we're doing a lot in 3 weeks, but I'm honestly really excited, and I just know when I look back at myself, I just won't recognize me, and that's kind of scary but really exciting of an idea. So yeah, we had our first 2-hour practice, and I had a lot of fun, and boy did that Shavasana hit. And then when we were doing that at the end of our Shavasana, they like pulled my body a certain way to like help me fully relax. I don't know why they did it for real, or just to get me into the right posture of Shavasana. But I was like, I like this. They literally like pulled my arms up. What else did he do? And he like pulled my neck up. But yeah, it was really cool. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie, but what is this movie even called? Couples Retreat, I think. And it was like a bunch of couples that went on like, they were trying to fix their marriage, and they did like a yoga class, and then like the yoga instructor was touching all up on them. And that's kind of how I felt. I was like, this is cool though, like, yeah, show me how to do this shit right. So yeah, that was the first part of the practice today. It was really cool. And after that, he was texting me. He was like, I'll pay for your room for real. And I was like, I don't like when we pay I didn't say that. I just said I used to be uncomfortable with everything. Because stuff like that just makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why. I don't know. You know, I just be thinking like he would expect something. I don't know. But it's like, this is my boyfriend. Like, what would he expect that I don't already give him? And the answer is absolutely nothing. Like, he doesn't expect anything from me, and that's why I love him. I'm so crazy. Anyway, yeah, that was, okay, I'll get into that later. But one of my goals is to really work on doing everything in my power to alleviate my anxiety, because I just be assuming the worst and shit. And there's no reason for me to assume the worst, because I literally get the best always. And it's like, why can't I see that? You know, why can't I appreciate my reality? Why can't I appreciate everything that I've had, everything that I have, and everything that I will have? I would rather always just worry about it. And it's like, that's not fair to myself or my future. So that's something I'm trying to be more, you know, work on. But anyway, so yeah, he was like, I'll pay for it, and I was like, oh, bet. So during my little 2-hour break, the first like 30 minutes or an hour, I was like packing my shit up, throwing it in here, and then I unpacked in here. And then I called him while I was unpacking. Yeah. And then after I called, I hung up on him. And then I had lunch with my friend Jealousy, she's cool. She's an Aries. My dad's an Aries, so I'm like, this makes sense why I vibe with her. And that's another thing, interacting with all these people, you know. When I was on my little solo dolo for real trip in Uba, and apparently I've been saying Uba the wrong way this whole entire fucking time, which is really embarrassing. Unless all these white people are just putting like an extra emphasis on it just for fun. Ubud, that's how they say it, I guess. When I was in Ubud, you know, all the locals, they're like the same color as me, if not darker. And, you know, a lot of people would look at me probably because of my hair. But the only time, and I'm just a bad bitch too, but like the only time someone really made a comment was this guy. He was like, I like Rasta. I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you. Like, that's so sweet. But like, ugh. Why are you talking about my skin tone, bitch? Shut the fuck up. And then, he doesn't even deserve a whole segment, so let me just get into this now. We were at the beach, and this fucking cracker called me mulatto. He was like, it was so frustrating, because I didn't want to fucking talk to him, and I knew his ass was drunk and just off his ass and just like talking, and it's just like, shut the fuck up. And I would like try to look away and like not interact with him. And then he just kept on fucking talking, and then he was like, I'm like an Aquarius, so I can just say whatever. And I was like, yeah, well, I actually don't vibe with Aquarius, and I literally don't, okay? I mean, me and my mom, my relationship is healing, but my ex-roommate, very traumatic situation with this person, and that person was an Aquarius. This nigga was an Aquarius. I really swear to God that the universe is trying to tell me something through Aquarius, and I'm just like, why don't I fuck with them? Like, I really do not. But this nigga, he's like, I'm an Aquarius. I'm like, ugh, makes sense, because you're already pissing me off. And then he fucking calls, he's like, I'm like, yeah, I'm a Gemini. I'm like, he's like, y'all are like, I don't even know what the fuck he was trying to say. He was saying dependente? I don't know, bro. And then he was like, two-faced, dos caras. Estábamos hablando en español porque él es en español. And then I was like, what are you trying to say? And he was like, tiene dos caras. And I was like, no, I just have perspectiva único. Perspectiva única. Why do niggas always have to grade me? You protect me on the fucking pronoun. I'm like, nigga, shut the fuck up. I'm already dedicating too much time to this cracker, but I was like, no, we just have unique perspectives. And then he was like, terrible mulata. I don't even know why the fuck he said that shit. And then he was like, terrible as in positive. He's like, it's in a positive way. Nigga, you're white. Like, why don't y'all understand that? Like, just call me a fucking nigga. Like, at this point, like, okay, I don't care what connotation you're giving it. Just shut the fuck up. At the end of the fucking day, like, damn, bitch, I can't fucking vacation in peace. Like, y'all just have to talk to me. That's why I'm like, I'm trying so hard on this trip to not hate white people. I'm really trying, y'all. I swear to fucking God. But it is just damn near impossible. But I'll keep trying, you know. I know, I just don't want to get any crumbs on this bed so bugs don't get in. But yeah, that was that. Anyway. And then during my 2-hour break, I ate lunch here at my little villa. Girl, the noodles was good as fuck. And then I like tried to eat it really fast because we had a class at 12. Got to our class. In class, we did drawing on our mats so that we have like the right form. And then that was really fun. I partnered up with Kyle, the only other black person. And it's just so fucking funny how black people always just link. It's like, yes, Kyle, of course I would love to be your partner. Like, yes. And he's gay. Like, I fuck with Kyle. And like some of these people I really fuck with. Like even some of the white women, it's like, this is cool. Like I'm vibing with this, you know? And honestly, all the people are really nice. Even that little comment Josie made, she's chill. I don't have a strong anti, you know? But at the end of the day, we all are just here to grow and become better at yoga. And that's really cool. Methinks. So yeah. A lot of social interactions today. It's crazy. But you know, this is so different because like at school when I had to do social interactions, I just be going into shit not liking people. I'm just like, ew, like why are you doing that? But here it's like fun to be corny. Like it's just really cute and I fuck with it, and like it just really feels like good vibes, good energy. Everybody just really wants the best for themselves. Like that, the world is not like that. People do not want the best for themselves. And when people see that you want the best for yourself, they just be hating. Here, I don't know. I just feel like everybody's really focused on bettering themselves and hating on each other. So I'm just really excited about that. Yeah. So I really do like this group. Like it's a vibe. So yeah, me and Kyle partnered up. We were drawing on our little yoga mats. It was cute. It was fun. And yeah. And then after that, we did like a few icebreakers today too. I was like, oh, this is cute. And then we just did like a few like sun salutations to like practice using the placements on our mat. It was chill. It wasn't intense at all. So that was awesome. And you don't need to change. I want to say that was pretty much today. And we like, oh yeah. And then at the very end, we did a writing prompt. I was like, this is so fun. I love to write. So the writing prompt was, what are your intentions and what are the actions you will take to achieve this? I said, I want to get stronger. I'm like, yeah, I have guns, but I want to get loaded. I want to be able to fucking lift myself for real. I just not there yet, you know, yet. But I will be there very soon. And yeah, I wrote down like 7 goals. My work on my anxiety was one of them. Yeah. So I'm working on a lot of stuff. I'm excited to see how far I come in these next 3 weeks, and then even like next 3 months, next year. I'm excited to just watch myself grow. Cause oh my god, y'all, do I be fucking growing? And he told me I was unhinged, and he wanted to. And then so he texted me. He was like, "You're unhinged." He was like, "Oh, you're funny" or something like that. You're so unhinged. And then like an hour later, he was like, "I'll buy your room for her." I was like, "You love me and I'm crazy and you still love me. That's so beautiful. I love you." I know. I'm crazy, guys. But yeah. Well, why did I bring this up? Oh, I was looking at my spam. And I've just grown so fucking much. Like, I haven't used my spam in so long. And honestly, have stopped using my spam, that in and of itself was so much fucking growth. Because that was such a coping mechanism to just post on my spam, and just like overshare my deep dark thoughts. Not everybody needs to hear that. And that's just a lot. It was essentially like trauma dumping on the internet. And I'm just glad I've grown out of that. Because people don't deserve to see me in my not everybody, not people, but not everybody deserves to see me in my vulnerable state. So yeah, that was cool to just like reflecting that growth. But yeah, so today we're writing what our goals, and even just something like strength. Like I want to become stronger, right? I have gotten so strong compared to how strong I used to be. I just feel so much stronger, just mentally too, spiritually as well. I just feel like I'm at my prime and I'm only gonna get way better, which just really excites me, and sometimes it scares me. Just because I like know my power is so, and my potential is just so vast. But it's honestly just really fucking exciting. Yeah, and then we were like, what does yoga mean to you? I said yoga is love. I said yoga is a lot of things. And yoga I just love how moving my body and just thinking about things in a certain way really changes my life. Like, I just think that shit is very magical in a very literal way. And I love magic, so I'm gonna dabble, I'm gonna move, I'm gonna do what it do, baby. And then after that, we were pretty much done with the day. And then I told Josie earlier, I was like, yeah, I'm about to go to the beach today. She was like, do you want to go to the beach? I'm like, yeah. So I got dressed, and then she was like chilling in her room, and I was like, okay, I'm about to journal for a minute. And I journaled for a minute. I just kind of wrote about my day. I wrote specifically like how I was feeling after my asana. Y'all, I need to learn what these words mean. But after our 2-hour practice this morning, I was just reflecting on how that made me feel and how I feel about the training this far. And then she was like, oh, I'm ready. And then we walked around a lot. We kind of walked like pretty far on the island to the beach. Cause there's like It's very interesting. And there's hella boats on this island. So there's not a lot of beach space. It's like very weird in my opinion. But yeah, there was like a little beach by where we were. She's like, do you want to go here or do you want to go to like where there's like other people beaching? And I was like, I'm down to walk, so let's go over there. And we got over there and I got in the water and bro, I love the ocean. Sometimes it scares me because it's so vast, but I love the ocean. It's so magical. There's no way to describe it. It's so spiritual. It's so cleansing. It's so powerful. It's just so incredible. It's so alive. It's so love. It's so protecting. It's just, I love the ocean. And you know, I will be freaking myself out in the oceans. Especially I was like swimming by myself because my old girl was like suntanning, sunbathing, whatever white people be doing. And yeah, so I was just in the ocean by myself chilling, and I was just like, what if there's a turtle or a shark or something? But you know, it's like, well, I don't know, where's my faith, you know? A little faith take me very far. And once I just kind of let go of those thoughts and just like float and swim and have fun, it's just so incredible. There's just nothing like of being in a body of water. And then it was just so beautiful out. Like the nearby island, you could see it and like in a cloud, and it was just sunny and it was warm. It was just amazing. Yeah, and then I got out the water, and then I went back in the water. It was beautiful. And then eventually we left. I did drink a coconut. It was very refreshing, but it kind of made me feel like kind of weird. But I was also very hungry at that point, so I think that's probably why I was feeling like a little nauseous. But then we walked to this restaurant. They're called Warungs. Warung. I don't know how to pronounce it here, obviously. Ubud. Warung. Probably more like Warung. Went to a Warung. It was called Warung Nang Nine. That shit was good as fuck. It was off the beach, so we got to watch the sunset as we ate. It was so perfect. I'm so grateful for that memory. Gracias a Dios. And yeah, I just really loved it. The food was good as hell. Okay. I was low-key jealous because my old girl's food was better than mine, but it's good. It was really good. I'm grateful. And then I was like, girl, I want some dessert. I really wanted some coconut ice cream, but that did not get to happen today. And that's fine. But we eventually came across this place, and they had like brownies, and I was like, sure, I'll try like a chocolate brownie. And this shit is busting, so it all worked out. And we sat by some doggies while we waited for our brownies, because I guess they like fucking just made this shit, you know? Crazy. Everything out here just be fresh. It's so different. They don't do it like that in the States. Shit don't be fresh. And then even, it's like the ingredients are never fresh, and then the food is never fresh. Like they never cook it fresh for you. So everything just be good as fuck out here, and I'm really grateful to be here, no cap. And then I just got back in my room. I just took a shower, washed my hair, and now I'm here vibing. So yeah, today was really incredible. I don't know why I was so nervous, and I'm literally just about to grow so fucking much, and it's so exciting. And Gracias, 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 gracias a la diosa. Gracias a mis ancestros. Gracias a sus tiempos. Gracias a mis guías de mis espíritus. Gracias a la diosa, a todos los forces en el universo que me pongan a este momento. Gracias a Papa Elegua, gracias a Yamaya, gracias a Oshun, gracias a todos mis deities, gracias a cada persona en mi pasado que me inspiran para ser aquí. Thank you, Goddess, for everything, seriously, for taking me to this moment. That's so incredible. I just be thinking, bro, when I look out at that ocean, I'll just be practicing yoga, listening to the ocean. It's so perfect, bro. I just be practicing yoga, looking at the ocean. I'm like, I am in the dreamland. I am. This is the shit that I dream about. And I'm here. Just let that settle in. And I just be worrying for nothing. Gracias, Diosa. But yeah, I'm just feeling super grateful. Super duper blessed. I just hope I take the tools that I get here and just really make a change in the world, because this is just too great an experience.